Hey, what's happening out there? It's your N.I.G.G.A, man, tuning in with you. It's been a minute though. You can't really see that, man. Here to talk about this book I just released. I'll put a better picture up. Thoughts from Your Neighborhood N-Word. Hey, what's happening out there? I'm Young Rick, the author of this book. I just published the first of a 3-book series titled Thoughts from Your Neighborhood N-Word. The first series, this one, is Each One Teach Me. And I want to talk about this cover design, because this is deep, you know what I'm saying? Took a little bit of thought into putting the cover together, you know, so I'm gonna elaborate with you guys a little bit. I mean, first thing you're gonna notice, first thing you notice is the eyes, of course. You know, you see the monkey's eyes are in a trance. You know, monkey see, monkey do. You see there's a hand that's gripping a firm hold of the head. You know, one finger is loosened, you know, because, that's just the state of society that we're in. That grip is not as strong as it used to be, but it's there, noticeably. Similar to the puppeteers, marionettes, and the strings. You have teardrops, you know, tattoos that represent, you know, bodies. You know, I don't know where it may have came from before that, but in the hood, you know, that's associated with you killing somebody, you know what I'm saying? And you having a body, you know what I mean? And, you know, a lot of these rappers is getting tattoos, and people got tattoos, you know, these teardrops, and, you know, it's kids seeing that, you know. Some are really with that, about that, you know what I'm saying? And they had them, they see them tattoos on there. They see this cat pulling up, or he on videos, and he got girls twerking and all that, right? So, you know, he think he that dude. And he got tattooed tears on him, so he like, man, you know, I gotta get my stripes. You know what I'm saying? The next thing, you know, monkey see, monkey do. But the next thing you gonna notice right away too, is the cross. You know, a very familiar symbol, you know, is this cross, man. You know, and most people that see this cross, the first thing they think about, you know, is God. That's the first thing that's gonna come to your mind when you see a cross. You think of God. Whether you believe him or not, you think God. And whatever other things you associate with it, but first and foremost, you're gonna think of God and God-like. You know, that's a powerful one right there. Because the same thing, you know, with the influence of, you know, like the tattoo and a man having bodies, or thinking, the portraying the look of having bodies on them, you know. Hey man, monkey see, monkey do, man. You know, you got a kid that see all of this imagery on TV, or, you know, or a nigga that's faking, or whatever you may, you know, whatever it is that he see, you know what I'm saying, it's God-like to him. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of these cats getting these tattoos on the head or whatever. I mean, why, you know, sometimes you gotta ask yourself, why did you do that? You know? And then you have here, you have a 5-point star that's over a butterfly, but the 5-point star, I want you to Google that. Google the meaning of a 5-point star. You know, the 5-point star, you know, it means a number of different things.
A pentagram, sometimes known as a pentalpha.
Yeah, the 5-point star, you know, a pentagram they call it. I want you to Google that. Also known as pentalpha, another name for it. And that's another symbolic meaning. You see cats with the stars. They associate a star. You Google the meaning of falling stars. You got songs all the time that you hear about falling stars, and it's not a good thing, but yeah, these stars. Where did this tattoos come from? It was a craze going on. These chicks with tattoos of stars all over them, where did that come from? Why? Who influenced that? Why did they do that? And then you have a butterfly under the star, also associated with the butterfly effect. The butterfly effect. On the monkey, you see he got headphones. Just another way of deepening the trance through sound and hypnosis through the sound of whatever it is that you're listening to. You see this pyramid with the all-seeing eye. I look at the all-seeing eye, right? A lot of people can associate that with other things. First thing you associate, they say, oh, Illuminati. Okay. It can be that. But the reason why it's on his shirt, it's like a name brand. It's a brand. It's like you brand your product. It's like a horse. It's familiarity. It's similar to why, 10, 12 years ago, I got this chain made with my motherfucking initial on it. You know what I'm saying? It's people that recognize me by this. They may not even remember where they know me from. But they see that piece, they remember seeing it somewhere and it's associated with something. In their mind, it remembers that, Collectively, their mind has the data in there and it remember that piece from something. So it's like brand, it's a brand name, similar to, Gucci, or Prada, or Ferragamo, or Gary, Bugatti, whatever it is, whatever your designer choice. I get into that, elaborate a little bit more on that in the book, through the series. He's reaching for help, and he's reaching for help, but he can't get a hold of somebody or anything to help him get a grasp or a grip on the ground. It may look like he's running, but he's actually falling. You know what I'm saying? And then you get down to the words. You see the N word has the marionette, connected to the string, with the strings connected to the N word. And that's self-explanatory if you understand a puppeteer's job is to control, the subject, and that's what that means to me. And yeah, and the reason why I chose the N word, that's a word that's used throughout a lot of different cultures, but let me clarify this with you though. The reason I chose the N word, and that's nigga, N.I.G.G.A, and that's associated with the acronym that Tupac came up with, and he put out there in an album called Tupacalypse Now. And that acronym was never ignorant, getting goals accomplished. That nigga, that's the nigga I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? That's the nigga that I'm representing. You know what I'm saying? And it's thoughts from that nigga. Understand me? And the title, Each One Teach One. So every nigga that's like that need to teach another one. You know what I'm saying? And, share the wealth, it was one thing growing up, when you coming up in certain areas and shit of the urban hood or whatever you want to call it, a big element that's missing, you know, especially today is big homie. Where the big homie at? You know what I mean? Where the big homie that's putting niggas on game? You know what I'm saying? That's putting niggas on, you know, credit and buying property, and you know what I'm saying? And goddamn having your motherfucking taxes together, you know what I'm saying? Being a good man, you know what I'm saying? Being a man first and foremost, man, you know. And taking care of home, taking care of your family, not sticking to robbing your motherfucking people, you know what I'm saying? Stealing from your mama, you know, robbing your motherfucking cousin, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's a lot of shit that's going on that shouldn't be going on, you know what I mean? You know, they say niggas crabs in a bucket, you know what I'm saying? That's a fucked up statement, you know what I mean? And we, as blacks in America, are not really, we don't really have, the culture through hip hop is the only culture that we identify with. You know, you look at other groups and they have, you know, their own religious beliefs. They have, you know, certain ways that they, you know, when they get married, you know, it's a culture. You know what I'm saying? We don't have that. Our culture is through hip hop, and this is what we got. You know what I'm saying? And it's fucked up, you know. But yeah, the big homie missing. You know what I mean? So, I mean, that's a big element that's missing. You know, in the hood is the big homie. And right now we need big homies that's gonna really put on the right message for the little homies, you know. I mean, basically, really, you know, it's awareness to a lot of things, and I mean, I'll elaborate a lot more about different things that are in the book, you know, and about its captivators, about our captivators, you know, and yeah. So I mean, you know, each one teach one, man. That's all I can say for now. You know, until the next, you know, until the next episode, you know, each one teach one, you know, or else we can't grow as a people and be one. So until next time, folks out there, man.